Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Terraria Calamity. Where we left off, nothing really was achieved actually. Excuse me for a minute, I need to cough actually. There we go, sorry about that. So yeah, when we left off we achieved nothing. We made some attempts at cryogen, and they went terribly because we can't damage cryogen. We made some attempts at Calamitas clone, and they went alright, but you know, it could have been a lot better. And then we made some attempts at Plantera, and they went amazing until they didn't. So right now I'm just wondering, what to do. So, I'm thinking maybe a little bit of building, so I can actually finish this trophy hall we got going on. And otherwise, I don't really know. I sort of want to, like, just keep making attempts at Plantera. I also think maybe if I make another Plantera arena, but smaller, maybe it'll work out better. Just throw something down here that's about a quarter the size. Because I know I can dodge her, and if she's in a small arena, she should, citation needed, produce fewer minions. But I really have no idea, and the lack of knowledge bothers me a lot. I really just don't know what I'm doing. It shows. But yeah, other than that, just keep throwing ourselves at the situation until something changes, you know? So hold on, I totally forgot the bookcase. I deserve it. I deserve a room full of gold. This is a total waste of time, but, you know, might as well do it. I love gold. That's roughly where it was before. Because I'm worth it. That's a tiny surfer compared to the line just put away. Well, nothing to be done about it. Now the room looks a whole lot more valuable. Because of Lucian's potion, it sparkles. I like that. Okay, so... Where should the trophy hall be? Should it be above ground? I kind of want it to be above ground, so I can see my achievements the second I log on. And I want it to be bigger so I can have a platform above them. Where have I got platforms? I don't got them. Do I got them? Do such things exist? Hmm. I guess I could make something similar to gold, but... There we go. Right, so there is a golden platform. Hold on. Did I just miss it? Do I just not have it? Oh no, I've got plenty. Okay, so... yeah, I can totally make a golden platform above these. Should I make them 1 block headspace? Should I make it 2 blocks clearance? 1 block should be fine actually. And then I'll... actually, no, I changed my mind. I do like the idea of having kind of corridors of treasure, but then I got like... what's the first boss I fought in hard mode? And it was the probably wasn't it? Or the ogre? You just grab this to see how it looks if I place this down here. You can't place them on platforms. Okay. So that just kills the golden platform idea very easily. How frustrating. Hmm. I could still make the room like platinum and gold and stuff, and I'm not really sure if I should. I think the platinum brick wall works really well because it brings out the gold, but... do I have any gem spark here, or do I use all that steps? I can use this, or I can use the glowing ones. No wait, those are glowing ones. Oops. I do this, like so. Well, I need to put these potions away for a moment. Because the constant inferno and Tesla effect is going to annoy me. We do have constant building, right? No we don't. Wait, do we? don't. Oh, I don't like that fact. Let's change that fact. Hey, give me some builder potion. Builder potions. Nice, nice. Tony's seeing this off on YouTube, by the way, so don't think me too intelligent for it. Not terrible. Not terrible. And if I was to then grab some golden brick from here, place it down above here, so. Oh, maybe that's the reason why I couldn't place it, was simply because it didn't have enough headroom. Yeah, because I'm pretty certain I've built things like that before. Hold on, let's try that again. Golden platforms in exchange. Yeah, I just didn't have enough headroom for it. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make this a bit taller, I think. As I say there's too much white here, it's quite asymmetrical as a result. It's just gonna look weird, like it's unfilled down here, but I can't just like place these here. Can I? Should I? That's a better question. I really have, like, I have, like, some kind of vague idea of what I want to do with this, but I'm really not sure what it should be. And this fishing was going to be like a kind of garage kind of thing, hence the tin box, but... I really have not a Scooby. I actually don't have a Scooby-Dooby-Doo of what I'm supposed to do with this. Because it just doesn't look good. That's the main thing, it just does not look good. Let's put the gel pack and the meow mirror away. The meow mirror, because they're not doing anything for me. Let's put away the tox cannon, because it's not bad, but it's just not quite doing what I need. Let's put away the wings and honeydew, because they're not bad, but they're not too long right now. Well, that reminds me, is there like an unlimited bait pouch or something? No. You really thought so, huh? Right, I need the hammer. So we can get rid of this. Fill this in. Change the floor, change the walls. Learn nothing from our previous mistakes. It's not like it looks bad, it's just not appropriate at all. No, that's not going to be bad. Come on. Maybe more power stone again? I feel like I'm repeating the mistakes of the past. Whoops. That's a real head scratcher, that is. I don't know. That's a bit better. Does. This is effectively going to say this side is going to go wider and taller. And because I was thinking it was going to be like... Maybe I just been thinking it was pointless. Maybe it should be on the ground, or it's a separate building. I could build it down here, or down here even. Can't think of it, down here's a decent idea. But it still leaves this whole area just unused, and that just doesn't sit well with me. You know, I want to do something with it. Building design has never been my strongest suit, I'll be honest. I'm not like bad at it, but yeah. It just doesn't come to me as naturally as it does other people. Something be such a bother. So if I spin it out this way, then it's going to be cutting into the arena, and although I'm not really bothered by that right now, maybe not ever, still, I'd rather it didn't, you know? But then, I don't really need an arena next to my house when I can just teleport to the corruption in a single jump. I don't know, let's just take down all my trophies, and stop worrying about it as hard for the time being. Because I can feel it's gonna waste my time too much if I approach it as it is right now. I can build a nice big art gallery thing later. For now, let's just do what we can. So where are the other trophies is the next question. Because I know we should have a few more. Should be one. Where are they? Placing down these trophies to show where I defeated the boss is all very well and good until I remember I don't actually know where the boss was. So I need to put my gear back. Just always try to have this much on. Of course, I could just use my map actually. I know that these are big lumps of gold that look like these relic. If I scan across the world, I should see them pretty quickly. For example, if I go to the snow biome and head up to the arena, we can find the snow boss I fought. Relic. Or indeed Queen Slime. Hey, I mean Queen Slime's Queen Slime, I'm not complaining about that. But then where's the other brand? What's it called? The Deerclops. There it is. It does look like a fire thing. So. Sorry, where is the twins relic gone? Should be here, but it isn't. I'm confused. Where is the twins relic? No, wait, I know. Because I put them over here, right? Because they died down. Some in the eastern arena. Something. That was a very fun stream. No one expected that, at least for me. So it should be up here. Or not. perception checks here. What's going on? So I can definitely see it's not here. I am confused. I am the big confused. Strange plant. I wonder what the die will be this time. Honestly, collecting the dice from the die trader is one of my very little side activities in this game. You just love seeing all the colours you can get. It inspires you to make some new fashions. Reflective gold? Oh honey, you spoil me. That doesn't look good at all. Where's my face gone? Let's see. Yeah, no, the complete lack of twins relic is starting to really annoy me. I don't know what happened, but it should be, like, really obvious where it is. Oh, twins relic. It's not called trophy, it's called... Why is there inconsistent names? Who decided this? Sure, why not? I should put the next the Eye of Cthulhu, but I didn't really fight the next the Eye of Cthulhu, did I? So it's kind of fun. So yeah, let's look away. Ooh, a golden drag. I like it. I like it a lot. Feel valuable and stuff. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite dyes. Now, but not really a fashion piece I can use right now. I've got the whole pink purple goth look on one side and brimstone on this side. So yeah. I love gold. Yeah, see they were called relics, not trophies. There we go. There's Aquatic Scourge. And there's Brimmy. I'll put them there for now. Let's look at it. Oh. Yeah, I don't really like that, but I don't hate as much as I did. It's just kind of bland, you know, and it doesn't have all the trophies, so it feels a bit underwhelming. I think that big treasure haul underneath my base would be a bit weird, but also building up this treasure haul. I don't know, if I make it one block taller and have a distinct block in between the platforms, would it look better? If I make it two trophy relics wider. Getting rid of the slope. But even then, it's still just going to get taller by another layer at the end of the day. Because I'm going to need post-Moonlord bosses. Because this is not going to be enough, so I'm going to need another layer for bosses up to Moonlord. And then I'm going to need another layer on top. And then this trophy hall is going to be a trophy tower extending to the top of this entire base. And that's not really what I want. Yeah, okay. I need to either make an actual trophy tower, or I need to make a trophy hall underground. I kind of do want to review my done little pixel art mess over here. I started and I never finished because we actually made progress. And also because I could never actually decide what colours to put in the last of all pics. Really want to colour this one. Wouldn't be tremendously upset if I drain this lava lake, turn this whole thing into another marble sheet, and then put another pixel art down here. That still doesn't address the issue of what's the trophy or where's it going. I'm not doing anything in this lava lake, it looks awesome. So, what? What am I doing? I just don't know, and that's the biggest problem. Infinite direction, infinite possibilities, finite mind. Not exactly the best combination. Not that I'm ever pretending to be a master builder. Not even close. I know my limits. But oh, to have somewhere... How come I just put all these bloody mannequins that's starting to overtake my base? All the builds and build ideas could go there just fine. I don't know. I mean, either I keep building my base up, or I make attempts at Plantera, and... I make attempts at the other bosses. The three paths available to me boss-wise are Cryogen, who will take a ridiculous amount of damage because I don't know how to realistically take it down without it taking actual years of perfect play, might I add. So I just don't think that Cryogen is a reasonable battle for me to engage in. In between its incredible speed and its constantly regenerating shields and the fact that it keeps freezing me in place, I just don't think I can seriously consider Cryogen the path to go down until I'm so powerful it doesn't matter. If ever. You know? Like, not until I've got the meme weapons that you get post, whatever. And I don't really think that I want to fight... Okay, no. Calamity's clone is an option that I could fight and I could win. She is essentially just a skill check. She is me dumping in a huge amount of effort to take her down over a very long fight that requires constant awareness and constant skill. It is possible for me to take her down as I am now. I just need to get good. Okay, not as I am now. As I am once I've fought her 50 times. Like, it will take a week of attempts in order to beat her. And I'm fine with that, but I want to consider my other options. The other options being, well, Plantera. And as previously established, Plantera is super possible. It is not wrong for me to say that if I took on Plantera right now, I could get to 50% health. I could even get it lower than that. But when she hits 50% health, she summons an entire massive swarm of enemies, and I don't know how to face those things. So I'm thinking I build a smaller arena. A second small arena where everything is on screen at all times. And we fight Plantera in there. And with any luck, she doesn't summon as many tendrils. Now, does that mean they won't insta-kill me? Probably not. But I'm willing to see if there's something really weird going on with her calculations. So she only summons a few tendrils, which I can basically ignore, as opposed to a ridiculous amount of tendrils which I can't ignore, because they kill me. That's my philosophy, that's my thinking. So, in order to fulfill this, I just need to build an arena for her, which is honestly pretty easy because we just need to go to the Queen Bee arena. We got a space that's about a quarter of the size because I really don't need the whole arena. I really do need the whole arena. Quarter, maybe a little over a quarter. Place it immediately adjacent and use that. And hopefully that will work. It's essentially my logic. Now thankfully we happen to have the constant builder potion effect, so we're constantly on the piece and constantly well, you know, building quickly. So this should take us all of 20 seconds. Yeah. Put it in here. So we can easily scale their movements against each other. I think here's a good point. And over here, oh, try and watch it. Now that's still a bit too wide for my purposes. My new purposes. Yeah. Let's say here. And put it all out. Setting down platforms will be nice and quick because it's such a small arena. No excavation potion, which was a bit foolish of me, but oh well. Not like it's gonna take so long regardless. I pulled my curtains so I can't actually have the sun blast, so I don't have the sun blasting directly into my eyes, which is great, but it does mean that whenever something interesting happens outside my window, all I see is a weird shadow, and I'm like, huh? Kind of isolating. Let's take the window open for granted, but it just got too cold. It just got a bit too cold for me to have it open, so... No, it got a bit too cold for me to have the window open. It got a bit too sunny. The sun's starting to hit my eyes right when I'm trying to wake up, which is... not really ideal. It's definitely a plenty big arena. I just need to point out, it's not like a small arena for Plantera. Very strange. Just smaller than I would like. Realistically. Whoops. And I will need to stick some walls on it so I can properly enclose it, otherwise she'll get all fussy and say, oh, you've got a little indentation in the wall, that's more blocks for me. Like, no, Plantera, no. I could never have imagined building a arena this quick when I started the game. It's just good. And just like that, we've got our space open. Let's grab some mud. And place it in the cactus. I'm not making too deep because might as well, you know. Just to be certain. Whoops. Forgot smart customers on. Outsmarted me. And I do need to double check if this thing is all jungle, but I think it should be. Right to the exact center, we fine. Yep, it's still general. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we just need to make some platforms, which you can do quite easily by taking a look at wood. There we go, and make it into a big stack of platform. This is not even going to remotely cover the whole thing, is it? No, I don't think so. Right. And let's return to spawn. Let's dump all this extra stuff. What is this pet? It's a pet. Haunted rock, I guess. I don't know what it says on the tin, huh? And there goes traveling merchant, just I return. I'm really so unlikable. Nice try, Tortoise, but it's not gonna work against me. I'm a genius. Oh wow, a treasure chest I must have missed, said no one ever. Oh, come on, why am I failing to place that there? Oh my goodness. That'll do. I would like to be a little more precise than this, to be honest. I might, grab some jungle campfires. Yeah, on second thoughts, I totally am. Hi, buy this. Team will be fine. Got me worried for a second then. Okay. There we go. That's a lot more lit up, isn't it? Much better. Much nicer. And yeah, we'll put in the platforms in the center of these because why not? don't want to over-platform this place, but, you know, a little bit will help. This side. Maybe one more. Yeah, no, it's gonna annoy me forever unless I fix that. Oh, that is a lot of drops. Oh, hey, Needler. That's a decent enough weapon, I think. Though it's never recommended. Okay, so let's just do a test run just to see how this performs. As this. Okay, don't have a significant ability issue right off the bat, that's good. Yeah, this is fine actually. Ow. Ow. Ah, no, she summoned more or less exactly the same number as before. Oh, I'm glad that only took about half an hour. Riddle me this, what does the needler crafting do? That's what I'm gonna use to that should be... yeah. The Spiker, which is a much more powerful weapon that's post-gun. Cool. So let this be a lesson to you. Even a smaller arena does not help against Plantera because she will just summon a completely unfathomable amount of minions and kill you. If anything, this makes an even larger arena seem more feasible because that gives you more room to run away from them. Assuming they're not scaling, which I don't know if they are or aren't. another day where I'm wishing I could join the Calamity Discord just so I could yell at them. What is going on? But I know they're just gonna yell back at me, why are you doing this? And I won't have an answer. I just won't have an answer because... why am I doing this? I do not know. I just do not know. Vampire costume. You don't want those. Honestly can't think as to what to do. If fighting well, Plantera is just... well, that's especially the zinger of it all. I can't not fight Plantera. You know, Corruption is optional. The gear it drops is nice for mages, and the ore is good for crafting stuff. But I'm past the point of needing Corruption by far. And fighting Calamity's clone gives basically nothing. It gives some nice gear and all, but it's not required by a long shot. Plantera is progression. You objectively can't progress in the game until you beat Plantera, you know. Because beating her unlocks the Great Sand Shard, which is amazing for especially summoners. And it's the next step before Anahita and Leviathan, who I just do not know how I'm going to fight because those are nightmarish. Astrum Aureus, who, yeah, I prefer to have post Plantera gear if possible. And the Golem needs you to fight Plantera first. Like, I can cry and protest and moan, but at the end of the day, I really don't have a choice in the matter. Either I defeat Plantera or this run is over. And if I can't figure out a way to do that well, this run is over. What I will say, however, is I'm not actually sure if I ever found the jungle temple at all. So I'm thinking maybe I should take a little detour, find the jungle temple, and see what that's like. Because if I can fight Golem before Plantera, which I don't think I should be able to do, but you know. And like, not that morally, I don't think I should. I think logically, it's very unlikely they would actually enable that feature, but... I'm willing to try anything. I'm willing to try absolutely everything. Let's go to the jungle and just dig, I guess. It better not be over, I just got here. Oh no, don't worry. I'm starting to think it was over before we even started, don't worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the jungle and dig and dig and dig until I can dig no more. This is how I cope with failure. Poorly. I mean, hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream in which my options are bad, worse and horrible. Just your average day playing Calamity Legendary, I suppose. But yeah, let's go on a little treasure hunt, you know. See what's around here. See if we can't find the jungle temple. It does, but that's okay. Oh, there's Shovel Shrine. That's weird, that had breeding. Oh, star statue, that's pretty valuable actually. Yeah, good for mages. There we go. So what's going on with you, Sparky? What's up? Just hanging out, just chilling, just vibing? You know? Wow, that's a really big jump actually. Yeah. What's the undodgeable insta-kill thing? Okay, I'll show you actually. So, if I go to Plantera's Arena, not like that, launch, Summoner, and so this is Plantera, she's the Guardian of the Jungle, and she's not actually that threatening as far as bosses go, mostly because in a previous playthrough I fought a much more terrifying Plantera and I've gotten really good at fighting her as a result, you know. Not saying I could do a damageless, but you know, I generally pop adrenaline more often than I don't. Maybe I shouldn't speak so soon, lol. But yeah, she's honestly really easy to damage, as you can see, because, you know, my minions can very easily get close to her, while she can't really deal damage to me in the same way. Because she mostly attacks with her spikes, which just require constant movement, and her area control, which I can easily fly around, but when she hits 50%, you can see a bit of a lag spike, and it shouldn't be surprising as to why. She summons an absolute monstrous amount of tentacles. And these tentacles are annoying in themselves, but when she just gets bored of them, she just releases them, and they swarm for me like piranhas to a carcass. It's just can't really be beaten, honestly. I'll try my best to dodge Sonic Superstars by Mentu's Boy, it's no big deal, I just had to uninstall every... That's fair. Oof. Yeah. And I really don't actually know what I'm supposed to do, especially because it feels like the only way to actually defeat her is to destroy every single one of those, and that's not happening. Not in a billion years is that happening, because each one of them has 6,000 health points. Yeah. So I go onto the wiki, right, and I look it up, and I've already ranted about this, I'm not sure if you're there or not, but the wiki just doesn't have the right information. So it kind of just lies and kind of just doesn't know what it's talking about. So if I summon her here, we better make her cover in Ichor, and then maybe let's just stick to Wiki now. Because my minions do a lot of damage, that's fine. Yeah, so I read on the wiki that it said if you build a smaller arena, she'll summon fewer tentacles. And I thought, okay, sure, I'll build an arena that's a quarter the size and she'll summon a quarter of the minions. And as you will see in a minute, hold on, she's honestly super easy at this. You know, I'm really not bothered by rematching her just to demonstrate. She's probably easier than any of the bosses that come before her. Ow. I say that and I'm usually going to choke. Because, yeah, fighting in a small arena is harder, unsurprisingly. But yeah, if you summon her in a small arena and you fight her in a small arena, which is harder, she summons the same amount of tentacles. Or at the very least, if there's a significant change in number of tentacles she summons, I have not seen it. I'm sure if I got some maths brain going, I could very easily figure out how many tentacles she has, see if there's a reduced number. Maybe there are, maybe it's just placebo, I don't know. Uh... Enjoy a lifetime of difficult, girl. I see that enough my dust storm's even hitting most of the time. I don't know why I'm still using this. Because the wiki recommended it. Because the wiki lies. Seems fair, yeah. Yeah. I usually say, oh yeah, it's fine because it's not fair because I can overcome it with skill. There's no skill element here. There really is not. You know, you can be the most skilled player in the world and I don't see how you're able to overcome this. But then, I'm not the most skilled player in the world, so maybe I shouldn't say. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do it. I did it before Sparky showed up. Ow. Well, turns out this build doesn't have a shield on, but yeah. I have the damage for her, easily. It's just that she has the damage for me. So... yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Here's the real cool part. I can't not fight her. She is objectively essential for progression. Unless there's something that the wiki doesn't tell me about, which, you know, it still should have. I need to defeat her in order to be able to summon Golem. And I need to defeat Golem in order to summon the Lunar Events. And I need to summon Lunar Events in order to beat the final boss of the normal game, Moon Lord. So... yeah, I can't not fight her, but I can't beat her because she is utterly overpowered compared to me. Now, I can't put this off for a while. I could put it off for weeks at a time even, you know. I guess this was easy first try there. I know, just dodge. Oh, don't even say that. You haven't even played this game. But yeah, like, I have fought a Plantera that's this tough before. No, actually, that's a complete lie. I fought Calamity Revenge mode, Fargus Eternity mode Plantera, who is essentially this boss, but instead of being tuned towards having tons of minions, she has a ton of damage over time effects that meant that if you got hit once, you died. You know, you had... If she hit you even once, you had a solid minute at most before you died to defeat the entire boss. So I have fought Plantera an awful lot, and I can tell you firsthand she does not summon that many minions on a fundamentally broken difficulty, and she also just straight up... yeah, she's not like that in any difficulty I've ever seen before. I don't know what's causing that. I just don't know what's causing the explicitly this number of minions, and the only way I can think to find out is to either join the Calamity Discord, which I'm not going to do, or create a bunch of different worlds with overpowered characters, and just test to see what combination of difficulties is causing this. No. The alternative options for me to progress are to fight Cryogen or to fight Calamitous Clone. And I'm not fighting Cryogen because I'm not going to win that. Just straight up. Plantera's bad because she kills me in a single attack. Cryogen's bad because he doesn't take any damage. And he's not essential progression, so I don't really care. And then there's Calamitous Clone, who I could defeat right now 100%. It would just take me weeks worth of grinding up skill points to do so. You know, I just need to get good. So, you know, I could just fight the eyeball until maybe a patch rolls out, but, you know, why would there be a patch rolling out for this level of difficulty? Well, time to get good or go on a training arc. Yeah, basically. Like, what was I using? The Cantus clone. I was using this build, I think. And this, but I'm not fighting over it. Because she, well, it, I suppose, mostly just summons this Toho style bullet hell where you just gotta stay on your feet, but that's super easy. To manage. Because most of the time, it's not actually that hard to dodge if you just run horizontally. Or whatever. You know, I've got that down to 55%, I think. Stuff on there. Yeah. Mega Shock is in no way the best weapon for this, but I honestly don't know what to else use because the wiki just straight up doesn't have the right information on it, so I can't trust it. And frankly, I don't know what other weapons I'm expected to use. Ow. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I'm gonna totes die right now. Another banger detected. Oh, trust me, the Calamitas themes are just pure fire. They are like Doom Decora's. Just peak. Okay, I need to link this up. Is it DM or DK? DM Dokuro. Yes, okay, it's DM Dokuro. So yeah, Calamitas Clone could defeat her. Maybe by the end of the week if I started doing nothing but runs of her for 2.5 hours a day. Don't really want to, but I could. Also, have been fibbing. I can find some other bosses. Not correct. Can't fight you because you're post Plantera. I could fight Nahita and Leviathan. Which is, well, the Leviathan takes up the entire screen and one-shots me. And has a massive health pool. So, I don't really want to. But I kind of do need to get the heart of the elements, which is you know, the whole reason I'm playing this entire mod. So, yeah. I want to see that one. Okay, you will. As what I would say if I actually knew how to reliably spawn her, because she spawns in the hostile mob list. So maybe if I get my Zerg potion. Heal up. Sell me a Zerg potion. Good here. I like supposed to eat the whole screen. Oh yeah, well, it's called Leviathan for a reason. I don't know that I've got a bunch of peace potions on, so... Well, and cunning potions on. Is that a seahorse? That's a seahorse. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I should probably equip the lunar shell. Just so I can, like, drown. No, this is much better. But yeah, we're just gonna see if Anahita... Oh? Is that her? Or... No, this is squid. Which I did use some black dice, that's good, but still. So every Kingdom Hearts 3 boss was like that, so I'm used to it. Well, yeah, it's kinda hard to fight in a side-scrolling built an RPG, though. Maybe I sit down here. Should have spawned off screen. Ah, there it is. Now, because we're playing on a ridiculous difficulty, I think that she's just gonna straight up summon Leviathan straight away, right? Of course. And... yeah... it's kinda large. And there's a large health pool to boot. And they're enraged because we're no longer in the ocean. Whoops. Which is fine, you know. I haven't built an ocean arena because I wasn't planning on fighting them just yet. And they've just killed every single NPC in the housing, that's fine. Song good. Oh yeah, absolutely love the oh cool, that's almost all my health. But it isn't all my health. Which is a good sign. These blasted parasites. They just keep coming. Ow. Okay, 8% of his health isn't bad. But yeah. To fight that, I would need to completely redo the entire ocean to become an arena, which I really don't want to do because it will look absolutely hideous. Actually, me a free playlist through this run, by the way. Honestly, just look up Calamity music. The entire thing is just awesome. Just awesome beyond words. Yep. Like I said, it wasn't going to go any other way. Kind of a mean one. can't think of it. Would a superstar shooting actually work? Yeah. Because to really build an ocean arena, what you need to do is you need to get a bunch of asphalt and asphalt over the ocean, which is absolutely absurd. Unrelatedly, how much asphalt do I have? 1.5. There we go. So if I just build this down here. I hate desecrating the ocean. It's one of the few places where I just totally don't feel like ruining nature. Oh lordy. I was not expecting how fast this building was going to be. Oops. Oh yeah, it's only there. Excavation ocean. And then next up we need to get a bunch of palm wood and make a bunch of platforms. That is not nearly enough palm wood. But I do know someone who has a sufficient amount of palm wood. The dog. Let's grab this. No wait, I'm gonna leave the menu and then go back into it. I'm sure that'll be enough. I did just remember now that I do have the plant boxes, which are a lot more efficient for this purpose, so I'm just gonna politely ignore that fact. Aquatic aberration. Yeah, they sure are. And Zahanda. The anglers arrived, crawling out of the ocean like the wretched creature it is. And then we use Smart Builder to make this process a whole lot easier. Building on a lost screen because we're cheeky like that. Teehee. I've missed the ASMR sounds. Well, I'm glad I can always deliver at least something. Use my little dashes to make myself a bit faster because I'm a lazy bum. Lazy impatient. Okay, let me apparently get some help in this. Unwanted or otherwise. Let's be a little bit taller. Okay, that's good. The obelisk. And real shame that we lost those NPCs because Jelly Boostess and stuff, those instances have been with us for since we began the entire games. Ever since we spawned them in, so kinda sad. It is what it is. A diving helmet? Do you really think I need that? Anyway, what I should do is grab another select potion and goes away, teleport back to here, and check. Drop down to the bottom of the ocean and wait for another siren spawn. However long that may take. Mother Science NPC number 1682. For the love of God, Montresor. Oh, well, I can actually tag her. It's pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing Anahita's just gonna stay out range from most, if not all of this. Hold on, let me just see if the Superstar Shooter shreds them like it should. It does, good. Oh, there goes them. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, it's just gonna keep summoning them, huh? That's great. I will say I'm actually doing a lot better against this than I thought, so I guess I might add them to the list of bosses I could potentially fight until a Plantera change comes from, I don't know, my dreams. multiple times, or am I just making that up? Also, yeah, you may notice that I've solved the star problem, installed the mod, infinite ammunition. I apologise for nothing. Because farming for ammunition and potions is not what I think this game should be about. So I just choose not to do it. Oh my goodness, how many of these things do you have in your main? Oh, Anahita's joined in. And she's completely thrown me off. Oh dear. Okay, so 70% Siren Sin in the clone. Good to know. And I do think Ranger is the best way to deal with this because I do not want to have to try and tell my minions to fight the right target during that. Still, hey, add that to the list. Trying to get ammo in most games is very annoying and not fun, so I don't blame you. Yeah, we also had dedicated like 2 to 3 streams just to get like a fistful of stars. And now I have infinite amounts of them, and it turns out the superstar shooter is kind of useless. Because for some unfathomable reason, Waterworthy just straight up disables the star shooter's effectiveness against bosses. Yeah, they kind of just turned around and said it bounces off most enemies doing 1 point of damage, which really sucks because it's one of the weapons I was actually thinking would be good against Plantera. Because again, it pierces through the minions, so it should hit multiple of them, so it works, but it doesn't. And I don't know what else to do. Game is hard. Bethesda games be like, oh yeah, yeah. Just sucks, you know, you get this super awesome weapon that's really hard to use, but you get it already and then the game punishes you for using it. Very upsetting. But yeah, hey, apparently it's the... Now I know that, Anahita and Leviathan are an option to consider. I'll add them to the list. Which actually makes me think maybe how many of them are actually possible. I don't have an actual chunk. How does Astromorius look? Probably not very good, but because in no small part due to the fact I don't actually have an arena for them at all, no matter which way you cut it, but... Because yeah, their whole spaces are this wide, and I don't have an arena. Oh well. Oh, let's not stand on Oh no, it's got really restrictive spawning requirements. Wonderful. Battle requirements. Unless... I've never heard this music before. This must be from the second producer. It absolutely slaps. Most graciously, Horus is like not a complex boss, but he's a fast one. Basically, all he ever does is Goomba Stomp and shoot lasers. And if you know how to dodge a Goomba Stomp, which you should at this point in the difficulty, and you know how to dodge the lasers, which is honestly more luck than skill, I say doing some really skilled dodging, to be honest. Then yeah, he's possible. And Ashemoris is fun because it gives a permanent upgrade in the form of a change to... I think that you improve your adrenaline? I can't remember. What does the star charged battery, whatever it's called, do for me? If I went back to keep knocking out the Ash infection, it'd be really easy. Those minions, this new addition. What's being stop being a good challenge when? I know, right? Just awesome game. To think that you can, that they have to make it a separate file because there's so much music and it like increases the mod size. Ah man. 78% after all those enrages. Yeah, if I like totally leveled the Ashen infection and turned a chunk of it into an arena, like up here maybe. Or maybe just turn the desert into it. Maybe the desert. Then yeah, that would just be a matter of persistence. Because that's all it ever is, it's just the boss that's really tough more than hard. Which I'm all for, you know. Downside is I can't mine Astrolore until I defeat him, so yeah. So I absolutely adore how you can see like the glow of the sun or whatever over the horizon, which looks great. Spine looks great. So good. Summon some minions because people don't know how to leave me well enough alone. and should I level it further or should I raise it up? It'd be easier for me to level it, I think. But no, it'd be more beneficial for me if I raise it up. Okay, let's do it. At least placing sand is easy for filling in space. Oh, what's that? What's that? Terrified? Suffocating. Move aside, little critter, you're gonna get smothered by sand. Not that I really care. Oh no, anyway. Awesome, awesome. And do I have any monoliths? Right, I do. Can I turn monolith into platform? Yes, I can. Her. Man, this is one of the slowest ways to move. You can just tell, you know. But yeah, if I take some of this platform and build out from here. I don't remember why I don't use platforms. You quite done? There we go. And that's an Ashtamorius arena. Real easy, right? Yeah, that's the easy part, at least. Really, it's just another version of King Slime, isn't it? Whoops. a bit closer than I would have liked. Definitely want to be a bit wider, but the firearms. The slime still haunts me. Oh man, the slime still haunts me too. Man, I wish I had a therapist some days just so I could make them squirm in discomfort at the stories I gotta tell them. And so what does the king slime represent in your mind, you think? Represent? I've just told you, the king slime is real and it's crushing my house. Oh, nice. Ow. That could have been prevented. That should have been prevented. I wonder if I'm, like, messing with the AI a bit by, stepping aside like I am. Ow. Didn't have any, dodge available. It's not a very engaging boss fight. Just kind of, dodge the jumps in the hope that, you know your basics. Which thankfully I do, but... the blood moon is rising. Awesome. Not something anyone ever wants to see in the middle of a boss fight. Ow, ow. The first Calamity Therapist session skip when? Oh man. I'm not sure that would be funny. I'm definitely feeling the burnout from this whole playthrough. Like, I feel like it's been a bit of a sine wave where I start off low motivation because I'm like, oh, I can leave any time and this first boss is impossibly hard. Then my motivation shot up once I beat Eye of Cthulhu and carried me through quite a few bosses. I don't know. Game is hard. Come on, I've only been at this for 2 hours. Not even 2 hours. Surely it can't be that far away. Again, it would be better if I had built it over this side because it's a little wider. But like, I don't know. Don't want to cover the meteorite. That was like, I think that was the original fallen meteorite that got struck by the ash infection. That was all Ashador, which is pretty funny. It's just my experience with every From Software game so far besides Sekiro. I guess. I know. Dark Souls 3 is easy, actually. So, lol. But yeah. Yeah. I really don't want to remove the pyrophage, because it looks so cool. Yeah, so I originally thought I had 3 bosses that I have in fact 5, which is good. Because, yeah, I can't fight any of those events. Oh, yeah, drink fish run. Don't do it. Don't reverse kick and just dodge roll all on me. Oh. Well, it is easy though. Like, my first playthrough I chose the mercenary, so of course it was going to be easy, but like, ever since then I've just gotten better and better. And I can do some pretty nasty things in the game as a result. Like... yeah. I one-shot bosses. It's not a hard game. Just requires you to be a bit more situationally aware than I think most people are ready for. Easy for you. I guess! No, okay, no. Here's the thing, right? If I said that Dark Souls 3 is one of the easier Dark Souls titles, I'm willing to bet most people would agree. I don't think that's a very aberrant opinion to have. Because Dark Souls 1 is weird and clunky, and Dark Souls 2 is slow and sluggish, and Dark Souls 3 gives you like virtually unlimited dodge rolls. You know, and Elden Ring is like big and open world, so it's got tons of bosses of varying levels of difficulty. I haven't played that one, but yeah, I probably agree. I haven't played Dark Souls 2 either, but I did play some Dark Souls 1 and followed a guide and didn't get nearly as far as I would have liked, but yeah, it was decently easy knowing what I knew from Dark Souls 3. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 itself is actually very straightforward, just, yeah. When I think of Dark Souls, I think of 1 and I don't like it. Yeah, look, you're totally okay for that. Dark Souls 1 is just mechanically weird, which doesn't help, and it makes a lot of the movement floaty or clunky or stiff, and in games like that, movement's pretty much everything. If I was to boot up Dark Souls 3 right now, I could beat a boss in like... just like whilst talking to you right now, because it would not be hard to beat any one of them. Except, well, maybe names can still give me trouble, but I've been the entire series, every single boss in Dark Souls 3 several times, so I know what I'm doing. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, no, that's just the corruption one. Right. For a second I thought it was Astral Infected, and I was like, wow. No, it's not. Okay. So loving Bloodborne, and I had a big skill issue with the big boss and just kinda just stopped. Aww. Unfortunately, I can't give my opinion on Bloodborne because it's not on PC, but I do live in England and I have been to London, so from what I can tell you, yeah, it's mostly just dodge spamming. That game gives you dodges for free. Like, Dark Souls 3 gives you, like, enough dodges that you can survive. Bloodborne gives you enough dodges that you can, like, avoid bullets. You know. If you ever want, like, seriously get good at a Dark Souls game, persistence is not the way to do it. A lot of the time, if all you're doing is not working, then you need to change your strategy. Because what you're doing will work if you're persistent, but there is absolutely a way that is better suited for your personal playstyle. And you just gotta find it. Like, for me, it's always been about light attacks, you know. I can't get into heavy weapons in these games. Always about them light attacks where I can just run in, spam them a bit and run away. So, Someone I tried using like pyromancy stuff, it just didn't work. Maybe it just seems like memory to me. What do you mean memory? Especially in Elden Ring. I don't quite follow. How is it memory? What memory is required? Just remembering all the faces and stuff? You shouldn't be doing that consciously. Memorizing tech and yeah, no, you shouldn't be doing that consciously. That is one of the biggest traps you can fall into. When you're playing a game, is trying to remember every single pattern consciously because your brain will get overloaded. Humans are not creatures of logic. We are creatures of instinct. It can be nice to think that we can be creatures of logic, but at the end of the day, yeah, I have to kind of... No. You'd misunderstand. It's not that you should get it out of your mind. It's that you need to make it something that happens on instinct. The more consciously you think about it, the harder it becomes, because you'll have a window of time where you're thinking, what's it doing? Then you'll see it's doing that, I think. Then you'll be thinking, what was the reaction? Then you'll be executing the action, and during the time you're executing the action, there's the uncertainty of, am I right or am I wrong? What you need to do is go in expecting to fail, and listen to the sounds is my main advice. Because most Dark Souls bosses have a big sound cue for every single one of their attacks. And when you combine it with the physical thing what you're seeing, the boss becomes a dancing sim. And you can just twitch in order to avoid them. You know, whenever it looks like I'm panic rolling, what I'm actually doing is I'm acting on instinct. Not panicking, instinct. Of course, it also doesn't help that a lot of bosses just don't have a cheese strat, so if you really are bad at the game, you can just not play it. And because of this whole unconscious kind of playstyle I use, it's one of the reasons why I can fight a boss I've never seen before without prep. Because generally bosses are made the same way. Performing, so I have to memorize something. Listen, no, you misunderstand. It's not memory. It's never memory. You know, memorizing is something you do in class. You know, it's like, when was the Battle of Trafalgar? What's 7 times 8? That kind of thing. Memory is an intelligence thing done consciously. This is training, which is entirely different, you know. And if you think that, like, oh, I'm bad at remembering things, oh, I'm bad at keeping track of things, oh, there's so much information, reduce the amount of information you got. Just compress it down into something you can do, simple, smaller tasks, stuff like that. Because really, there's only one point of an attack that actually matters, and it's the point where it would connect with you. And that just means you gotta remember how to dodge, and learning how to dodge will get you through every single boss. So yeah, learn to dodge lol. You need to become a Dark Souls gamer, not just be a normal gamer. You know? I can't tell if you're memeing on me right now, I'm being serious. I'm being quite serious. Well, the just dodge lol bit was a meme, but yeah. Simply put, you just gotta remove the conscious element. Because if I tell you, like, oh, when the Mad Dragon King Osiris pulls his head back, he's going to snap forward, the answer should be no that's what wheeling your head back with your mouth open means. He's going to snap forward a bite. That's a very natural instinct that should be trained into your reptile brain. So, rely on that, you know. Because most enemies in these games also have very similar tells. It's always the reeling back, it's always the winding up. It's all very straightforward. I'm gonna go back to my Bunga Koi Tecmo games I haven't built for this yet, Leo. I guess, you know. Just remember, all Dark Souls is a dancing sim, dancing rhythm sim. That was a bad play on my part. Where's he gone? Oh, that was a more luck than skill then. I just want to feel OP without thinking about it, okay? I mean, fair. Again, most of the thinking in these games should just be in the prep phase, you know. If you're thinking inside the middle of a fight, something's gone quite pear-shaped. Ow. What? What was that? I think it was just me bad timing. Yeah, no, I could bring up like a Dark Souls or Monster Hunter right now and show you just how I play these games so you can compare. It's how you play. I'm always ready. I'm always ready to play Dark Souls or Monster Hunter. It's my pride. That's good. I didn't actually place any asphalt in that arena. I could stream Bloodborne right now, but I don't want to get roasted how I play. How do you stream? Oh yeah, you got the stream sharer thing. Right. Hey, I mean, to be fair, again, there's the fact that I don't actually know how to play Bloodborne. I've only seen other people play it. And those are even challenge runners who do really weird things. So I can only criticize you by giving advice like you should have dodged then, and you're just going to be like, yeah, no kidding. Again, it's not like a micro thing. The micro doesn't matter. It's always the macro. Try your overall skill, and everything just falls into place. Is the idea. I'm just gonna keep fighting this guy so I can keep talking, because honestly I don't really feel like playing the game properly right now. Can I even physically break this? Oh, I can. Well, that means I can just straight up level that if I wanted to. That's pretty interesting. Also, I swear, was this guy smaller than how he was in the normal difficulty? I think he might be. Honestly, I'll just stream more things to the server. Just to stream some more variety content without the obligation of having to keep it all together. Or having a schedule. There's tons of times where I just think, oh, I want to show off me playing a video game. Because I'm awesome. I can play One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 on highest difficulties. That makes me very based. Yeah, that's something I can't do. So you got that on me. No, I can't play a One Piece game. Feel cheap. Actually decided to find a few Calamity. Wait, was it always Calamity? What do you mean? Yeah, this was always a Calamity. This has been Calamity since day one. It's called Terraria Calamity. For no stream title. We just were stuck on the eye for a long time because the game is hard. Oh, nuts. This is the Fall of Weather build? Yes. We have entered hard mode. I'm just fighting Ashtamoria so I can keep my hands busy as I talk. Although, it's more like that Ashtamoria is just playing with me. Because, right now, I'm currently a pre-Plantera, but Plantera's kind of overpowered, so I'm not actually fighting her right yet. Using the Ghost Girl to do everything on. Infinite Planter is awful. Oh man, you don't even know. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull off another demonstration. Easily. This arena will do. For demonstration purposes. Oh, she's poisoned me. How charming. How eternally charismatic of you, my queen. Yeah, damage is easy. Just try to avoid the bombs. Didn't want to avoid the bombs. Don't want them, they're yours, fool. There's no sharp enough bullets. Oh, she farted on me. How mean. Since when was this a graveyard? I haven't thought of that much. Not many of these are queen bee ones. Time that dodge wrong. But yeah, we get to the 50% bit and then she just summons like every single tentacle the game can physically render all at once. And it's over. Because, you know, and when she unleashes them they just time on me and kill me, so. Yeah, Plantera is kind of not beatable. Imagine this fight with 9 times bullet spam. Did you mean, Eternity modes follow Soul Plantera? Because I've also bought that too. And that was easier, because I could actually beat that one. Infernum Plantera took me forever. How long would you say it took you? And you say forever, like, would you say in like hours? Would it take you like 1 hour, or 10 hours, or 100 hours? Because so far I'm like 5, 8 to 10 hours, like a week. Yeah, like a week. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I could beat her if not for that blasted attack. It just doesn't make sense. It feels like something's gone wrong. Just the vibe I get from it, you know? Like, I don't feel like it's intended boss design for her to summon that many tendrils. And there's nothing on the wiki that really suggests anything other than make the arena smaller, but she summons that many on the small arena too, so... What? You know? I've seen it to beat Profane Guardians. Oh, I completely forgot about the Profane Guardians. Oh dear. They're gonna be a nightmare too. Man, things just don't get easier for me, do they? You think that having more gear accessible would give you more power, but it really hasn't. Yeah, here's what happens if I survive the whole thing. Oh, no, wait, not gonna actually show off. But that actually went kind of well, huh? I've been on them for about a month now? Oh dear. Yeah, that sounds, Oh, Infernum is a rush, isn't it? That was probably my best Plantera run to date. If she didn't shoot Moss straight away, it's probably the only reason I survived. What is that? What was different? There's a straight platform there. No, that's just the ones. She's allowed to have. I think it needs to be larger. No, if I make it the arena larger, she's just going to summon more thorns. More things is what I'm thinking. And besides, if I make the arena any more larger, it's going to look silly, isn't it? Like, I've gotten her down to 50% on an arena, literally the quarter of the size. It's fine, really. That was a lot more luck than it was skill, unfortunately. These ones aren't. Homing gas bulb spore gas. Awesome. Very good name. It's getting caught on the underside of the blasted tree. Sucks. Make an Osophos hole? What's that? Man, that was bad. It's This one's so ogre. Oh. I see. That's a... You know, saying that doesn't actually sound like a bad idea, does it? It's like, yeah, if I was in this situation, being able to just run away from her is ideal, isn't it? Oh, actually, yeah, I've seen people use it in a more typical Plantera fights. Oops, there goes my adrenaline. Oh, and there fly off all the snappers, ready to kill. Just fall slowly and attack. Okay, I do have the excavation potion still, so let's do that. That hard. We've still got like this whole area, so I'll just decoration. Just like dig. Oh, I wish I had the portable mining plasma mining unit right about now. That'd be so cool. Oh, look, another hive. I'll say, digging this is actually proving pretty fun enough that I think it'll be worth it regardless. The journey, not the destination. But the destination would be pretty good too. Can I please have the destination, please? Yeah. Turn on the smart cursor. Honey. If heaven is the land of milk and honey, does that mean all cows and bees go to heaven? Just a thought. Yes, okay, glad we sorted that one out. this is turning out to be like bigger than the elevator. Maybe this will be a elevator by the end of it. Well, I did need an excuse to dig through the jungle because I was looking for the jungle temple as well. Hey, it's me again. Hello, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see so many faces, new and old here. Really makes me feel like I'm achieving something, which is a nice change of pace because I certainly am not doing so in this game. What's that? I don't know, like a new statue or something? Yeah, it is. Neat. Did you get a Fargo's Moon Walk? Yes, I did. That's why I've got the potion effect on currently. It was a very good choice. Thank you for finally pushing me to do so. You know, I don't usually like... I didn't really want to install any more mods after I'd started, but it's just like... didn't feel like crafting potions, didn't feel like crafting ammo. Didn't feel like there was much of a point. Anyway, how far is this? Oh, it's gonna need to be a lot longer, isn't it? Lava and honey made a different type of block. I didn't even know they combine together. It makes crispy honey. The more you learn, the more you know. Let's quickly teleport back to clear out my inventory. Put this junk away. Grabs the jewel. Shimmer water makes something too, I think. Yeah, it makes some kind of like a crystal looking block, doesn't it? Why is the why are you there? I guess you are standing, haha. Oh my goodness, this actually turned into a right elevator. Wrong button. I'll go with a croc. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, someday I just excavated the entire world? Just hypothetical. I'm not gonna do it, but you know, I could. I want to. What? Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, what if I just like get so bored, lack of progress, and I can just like take a pickaxe and start digging the entire world hollow? It wouldn't even take me that long with how much digging I can do with the excavation potion, with the speed of this pickaxe. And then what would I give? What do you mean there's a moth? Why is a moth rare? Oh, that's certainly a moth, alright. Hi. So what's your story, huh? A new item is unlocked in Deviant Shop. Okay, I kinda don't care. So some cosplaying skeleton clan. It drops barfly dust and I think it makes an item in Calamity. Ooh, I see. I ain't never seen it before. So I'll have to take your word for it. You can look it up in a bit. Oh, we found a temple! Awesome! And we obviously can't mine it. I was honestly wondering when we'd find it, so finding it right now is awesome. Let's get its dimensions out. How much stuff we just have we don't need inventory. Yeah, I guess that's the bottom of the hole decided for us. Huh. I'm gonna check now since thing you need for mine Calamity and Phantom. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Accidentally winked ourselves. How big is this temple gonna be anyway? It's gonna be like super massive because we're in a large world. I think like there's another research base. I say another, it might. That's pretty cool. We found the front entrance. Awesome. And that's the entire temple circumnavigated. Oh my goodness gracious, it is absolutely ginormous. Cool! That's amazing how I managed to miss that, seeing as I managed to end up right there at some point. Huge jungle temple. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's head back. Oh, I missed Mr. Burns. I missed the Skelly Bob. Butterfly dust. There it is. You're right. And what is butterfly dust used for? Oh, wonderful guide man. For butterfly wings, which improves magic spells. This improves magic in general. That's pretty good. And the resurrection butterfly, which is a very, very good summon. That is unfortunately not rare. There's might be in the temple using hoiks. I have heard of Discord, but I do know about the hoiks method. I simply do not need to do so right now, so I will not. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly make a teleporter link. So at the bottom of the tunnel, I teleport back up to the top, I think. Because, well, actually, no, if I teleport that far, she despawn. So I just need to, discord past her. Okay, let's not do that, actually. Let's instead do the... Go here. Summon all my Brim Seekers. Right, that's the limit. A quick run. Hello, love. Where is she at? One of the worst parts about this weapon is because its projectile is so subtle, it's very hard for me to know when I've run out of mana. And yes, I do have a mana flower in my inventory. I'm not using it. Okay. Goodness knows I have more than enough natural regeneration. That'll be fine. Yeah, I don't actually know if my projectiles are making contact. Or indeed if I'm even firing them, because they're pretty much invisible. I guess that's the problem with sand. Can't quite see it. Ow. My bad. Maybe I should use my Valkyrie ray instead. It's a bit more obvious. Dimensions right adjacent slots. So yeah, one of the biggest problems with summoners, you don't really know if you're hitting as much as you should. I mean, in general, I don't know if I'm hitting. What's that like, Spike? Just be breaking things. Haha. You're not gonna get me that easy. Sorry. Oh, time for the hole. Wrong button. Did not enter the hole very well. But she did. She entered just fine. Right. Good thing to learn. Make the hole easier to access. Let's actually put some walls on this. Hold on. I've done the open airs because it didn't really bother me before, but now we need to be certain that we can enter and exit safely. Put some walls on this blasted thing. Smooth it out a bit more. But I still had the hand decoration equipped as well, which I shouldn't have. Whoops. Let's just straight up patch this hole up so I don't fall into it again. And I'll put a side on this hole too, so we are absolutely unambiguous as to how we fall into it. There we go. Should probably get recipe powder too. Nah, it's fine. I have recipe powder installed, but I don't need it. Given everything I know, all the mods I have, I think I got the guide, I got the crafter, crafting station, it's enough. Love how aggressive the Brim Seekers are. I've said this before, but I think me and it just charges straight towards the enemy. So needed. Anyway, she's gonna do that and then she's gonna fart. Great big circle around herself. I'm gonna get stuck because I can't press my spacebar fast enough. And once the dark clouds have disappeared and actually being replaced, which is kind of good. Ow. 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 Okay. Put some distance between us. Catch my breath, get some healing, get stabbed. Poison, get... That was a bad run. That was a bad one indeed. Wah wah. Can I check your accessories? You're right, I didn't actually equip the hand creation again, but yeah, I've got the Shadow Flame, Jelly Charge Battery, Nuclear Fuel Rod, so I can get tons of powerful minions. I've got the Hallowed Rune to basically accommodate all my healing. I've got the Summer Emblem, because duh. And I've got Demon Wings for just flat damage that works for both my classes. And Angel Treads, because duh. And I'm using Forbidden Armor, so I can use my magic. And everything is menacing. I'm a scary dog. With actual, the right amount of damage, maybe this fight will actually be getting to the phase I want it to do. That's how small the space you actually need to fight Plantera is. Really tiny, if you know what you're doing. Oh, whoops. And I really need one of those mice that have like numbered buttons on the sides. I feel like that would really help me. Both with this and playing Final Fantasy. Okay, let's head for the hole. And let's see what it's got. Huh? And she's no longer after me. The hole does not work. Well, I guess it keeps me alive, but that's about it. Do I need to like move with the black spot instead? No, that'd be too fast, I think. Oh well. Oh boy, a text message. Now who wants little old me for once in a life? Are you trying to swap to the blasted whip, but I'm still locked into the animation of Valkyrie Ray? So that thing's got a chart of time of a million years, apparently. This thing is inaccurate as all devils. Fly, my pretties. Her, her, her. Oh, nuts. That's not good. That's not good at all. So many death mode of vengeance. It's death mode. It is for the worthy, legendary difficulty death mode. Which is the hardest I can do without installing Infernum, and I am not installing Infernum. Not in a million years. still trying to defeat Providence in Venom. Okay. Why did I say it like that? Okay, cool story, bro. That sounds like a real hardship, yeah. I can't actually remember my Providence fights much, except I remember them being super challenging, because they really are just pure Toho, aren't they? Yeah. I don't have no advice for Infernum specifically, just oh. Yeah, just build a really wide arena and run like the devil, you know? I feel a headache coming on. She isn't really surprising to anyone, I'm sure. Oh, there's my rage. And there's my death. I'll try to get 3 hours and I'll just stop. Squashed report, just a mouthful. I'm gonna scratch my nose. Probably a good waste of my time. Waste of my time? Good use of my time during the middle of the boss fight, you know? Oh, again. Damage is good. Survivability. Yeah. like solving a maze on the fly. Okay, 59, 58, 7. And now we just quietly, politely excuse ourselves. Oh, here she comes. And she just left again. Okay, I don't think the hole is actually gonna work. Either I'm going into it too quickly, or she's got some AI coding to protect her from it, and there are any Calamity devs. Either one of those is possible. Mm. Mm. It's 8. Waiting only 70 fishing quests. I thought I would have done more. I thought I would have done a lot more. She has some coding, I think, where she goes too far away from the initial spawn, she just despawns. Then the hole really wouldn't work, would it? Check. How do I equip the lucky... Yeah. The dart. Oops. What's that is my luck? Oh, that's torch luck, I see. So yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not even that, like, tired or anything. I'm just, like, bored and frustrated. Like, every single boss I've got available to me is just a massive lump of health. The skill is in surviving long enough for them to go down to 0. And the skill is in being persistent enough to see it through, I suppose. Right. There's kind of Calamitous Clone. Oh, don't even start. Don't even start on Calamitous Clone. You know. She is just evil, evil, evil thing. It's way easier for me. To be fair, okay, the main difference is, like, Plantera would be easiest if she didn't have that attack, okay? By far, long and far. If Plantera didn't have that massive minion wave, the massive tentacle wave, she would go down in no time at all. She would be by far the easiest enemy. By far the easiest boss, possibly of all I fought, besides Wall of Flesh with the skeleton minion. Because she just doesn't have the she doesn't have the stats. You know, she would just die. But therein lies our problem. Ow. She has that attack, and so she is basically unbeatable unless we figure out her silver bullets. And that could take weeks. Calamitas Clone is just a game of dodging, you know. Just dodge her attacks for a solid 5 minutes, which, yeah, I can do. I've done it before. I've beaten the real Calamitas before. Do I particularly want to? Well, not right now. Right now I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna stop streaming and I'm gonna rest up. And tomorrow we will take a few more attempts at Plantera. Use the slime mount when you comes to actually true. I do have the Queen slime mount. Actually just had the other mount from building. But yeah. I think that I reached a decent enough stopping point. That hurt my eyes. We've reached a decent stopping point in the stream, I think, where I'm not going to make any more progress with how just burnt out I am. So, I'll just leave on this. We're going to keep trying these bosses, these now, what, 5 bosses that we have available to us until the week is over. Just doing this as a little bit of an outro card, nothing more. Because yeah, Calamitas Clone... Do I have Playmon? No, I don't. Okay. She would be a little easier if I had Playmon. I'm going to have it on. Yeah, I've been playing with this, but I also prefer this because it's homing. That's what I said. Yeah, easy dodging. Yeah, Plantera's ultimately the only one we actually need to defeat, is the main thing. Everything else is just a superfluous extra loot and a relic, which, you know, I want to defeat them all, but if I just can't beat them, so be it. It's only Plantera who matters. At least I don't think that Calamitas Clone would enable me to fight. Rude. Maybe I'll have to activate Adrenaline too. Nice. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!